All right, y'all. Excuse my setup. Back at the window. Um, I got a message yesterday about um, a female in the community, and I don't know. She was doing something to the community. Anyway, I just want to see what's going to come out today. I left it on the table, and I was like, I don't feel like bothering with it. Let's see. I'm gonna use the Kipper deck again. I think that in the tarot community, it's like the focus is kind of going rubberneck, where these people that need to be found out that's infiltrating the spiritual community or did infiltrate the spiritual community, it's almost like it's going to start putting the main focus on identifying that person, their name, and things like that. What I did pick up was there was a location about to be found out where they do some type of sex rituals. And I was just like, most of the time I just don't want to read because it's already coming out. You know what I mean? It's not like we need to necessarily report on it, but it's going to come out. I mean, it's coming out. Whether it's like trying to turn off your mind when you know your mind is always running. So it's like I get downloads like that all the time, but I don't feel like reading it. But you will get interference. So when y'all hear me, get interference in the reading, it just come through. Yeah. All right, what does the collective need to know right now? Jail and court. So this is feeling kind of physical. Sorry, y'all, the setup is different. Let me see. I want to know about the jail part, not the court part. One more shuffle. It's going to be a sneak peek about something. All right, so it's telling me about, it's two scenarios. So spiritually, a bunch of people, I ain't know, it's not a bunch of people. Spiritually, somebody is fighting over a vessel. The vessel could also be a position. I really feel like when I say vessel, I feel like somebody's trying to be in somebody's essence. The other thing is, with these court cases, property is what's getting people locked up. Property in these cases. So let's find out about that. The property is what's leading to people getting going to jail. Because they did so much things that they just putting the emphasis on assets is what's putting people in jail. So, I just want to know about jail. That's it. Jail. I'm picking up the end of a cycle because it's 9. The end of cycle and somebody. It's relocation here. The end of a cycle, and it was one other thing. The collective end of a cycle. And what was the other one? Relocation. I feel like I picked up something else. So jail. When they go to jail, it's going to be a relocation and the end of a cycle, which is a bonus. So let me slide this to the side. Nothing. I'm going to just slide it to the side. I want to go to the next thing. What else about jail? Okay, this is going to allow another person to come in or people and start to match your vibration. This is the family room card. So when I say that this is just confirming that it will close a cycle permanently. Virgo is very significant. Jupiter is very significant. Why Jupiter? So let me ask, why Jupiter? Because it's going to lead to unexpected income. This is weird because I'm getting somebody gave something to a friend or is going to give something to a friend to give to you, which is weird. I'm going to put this down. I haven't looked at the bottom. We'll figure it out in a minute. Okay, that's why I was saying I'm getting it weird, because it's like, okay, this is saying for some of y'all, somebody missed the opportunity to have a partnership. It's definitely a separation that occurred, but the next person in line is for a relationship with you is going to come in. Now I can't say how the money is going to come in, because I got, whatever I download I just gave y'all for some of y'all, but for this one right here, this somebody not wanting to close a cycle in their personal life so they can have a relationship, it goes to the next person and it's another person coming in. But I don't understand how they're going to be paying you. So it's not so much as it is about money. The focus is kind of abstract from materialism. I feel like this new person, okay, whoever missed the opportunity, the reason they chose wrong is because they're worried about status and reputation. Okay. Money is not an issue, wasn't an issue in the past, but this person had to close cycles where it comes to external validation or how they want people to see them. Okay. Um, they didn't want to match a vibration, which may have been lower. So it could have been that somebody was rich or poor. It's just it's giving me in the past, it was a huge discrepancy. Whereas though your energy was not ideal, that's the word, okay? Now, in the future, this person has wealth. It's just not telling me what kind of wealth they have. It doesn't matter, but it's like this person wants to make your dreams come true. They want to, it's some type of sacrifice here, but it's the sacrifice is giving me fantasy. Like dreams. It's coming in that way. It's not like the person actually put money in your hand. It's like you being immersed in your wildest dreams. Like just being around a person. Like, how do I explain this? All right, so let's say that somebody is a chef. There you go. Let's say somebody is a chef and you have never, I was checking to make sure this thing is still going, but let's say somebody is a chef, right? And you used to making all the meals, you used to doing everything by yourself, but let's stick with meals, okay? Let's make it simple. This person cooks you meals and you don't have to cook anymore. And then to take it a step further, let's say that this person is a nutritionist and maybe not a chef. Whatever it is, they do meal plans. So if you want to fix your diet in any way, shape, or form, this person is going to provide that. That's why I said it's not material things. It's like this person is a counterpart for the things that you need. You still get what you want, but the things that you need, okay? So, ooh, I gotta use these cards. I bought a whole bunch of cards over. Hold on one second, y'all. Yeah, I don't know. Something is up with this. We got warrior card. I done had that warrior card came out before. Ooh. That's just saying somebody tried to destroy a martyr. But this is what I was getting with this download from this card just now. Not only was this person worried about their status and reputation, they chose this over the collective, over humanitarianism. They chose not to be whole. Let's just say that. What was I getting? I was getting something like this, like I don't know, whatever was done in the past that closed the cycle was to a detriment of the person, but not because they closed the cycle. So I want y'all to understand me so it's not confusing. Whatever was done in the past put the person that, whatever choice they made, it put them at odds immediately against you. So the best analogy I can give is when somebody chose their work over their relationship and left the relationship. They chose somebody else over their children. It's like it have to really do with them. They chose it, which is fine, but it made y'all completely incompatible. That's it. It made y'all completely incompatible. It actually made y'all enemies. So I want to elaborate on that because it's like it's deeper than what I'm saying. That's why I can't articulate it. Okay, so we got fool and prostitute. Somebody might have fell for a prostitute. I mean, well, somebody that, it's better if I read y'all the attributes. Vanity is basically what it's saying, because I'm saying somebody fell for a prostitute. Yeah. It's whoever it was it's saying poet, somebody that, like, it's giving me a glamour. It's giving me a glamour, somebody that may be a friend or advisor. They instructed them on basically how to lose. Now it's giving me something as far as a mother figure. I can't put an exact, like, person on it because I don't know. I'm saying it's a mother, but it could be many people. This could be somebody that was a friend of somebody for a long time, especially if they was, which is weird, paying them for sex. That's what's coming up. Somebody that they was paying for sex and eventually it turned into a relationship. And that person basically was, I don't even want to speculate, but yeah, it wasn't not mutual, but it was convenient. That's what it was. It was convenient. Convenient is not good. Convenience is for, like a convenience store. Convenience is for a last resort. Okay, people that use convenience stores, anybody can use a convenience store, but I'm just explaining y'all what's in my head the best way I can. So it's like a person not even looking for a relationship or not even looking to better a situation. They just settling. That's the word. So yeah, convenience is just for a person that want to settle. They lazy. They could be spiritually lazy. It doesn't matter. Fool and Messiah. Somebody got to hide how they feel now. I mean, that's beside the point, but that's what it's saying. Somebody got to hide because they could have been, they having a realization. We're not going through that. This is the past that we'll be talking about this new stuff over here. What the collective got to get used to, because your energy is going to be fixed over here. So whatever's coming in the future, if you've been pushed into your masculine side and you feminine, if you've been pushed into your feminine side and you masculine, when this person come in with this type of wealth, it's going to switch you back and put you in the right energy. Whatever it is to heal you. Your future collaborations are going to deal with a lot of people that's already made self-sacrifices that remove judgments such as this one, vanity. You know what I mean? A lot of people, and I talk about this in almost all reading, is starting to come up more, but it's like a lot of people we meeting had the same healing or been through the same hardships that we have, and it makes the relationship open up slower, but without the skepticism. It's more, it helps people to collaborate and be more vulnerable. It's so crazy, y'all. I can just explain it to y'all, but it's happening now. So it's been happening for, to me, for the last 6 months, I guess. But I'm surprised with the vulnerability that I'm meeting through everyday people. And the fact that I haven't known them for a long time. So it's interesting. It's too easy. All you got to do is just, you're not going to want to rush or predict. It's actually, it might get boring to some of y'all because it's like you keep looking for something to fall apart or looking for the ending of something and it's not going to come. So yeah, it's going to help you with an illusionist. So we got fool and hedonist. So we have fool and hedonist, and then we have fool and prostitute. What is this mask? Somebody pay for prostitutes, thought they could pay. I don't know who. It's possible that somebody could I know it's saying prostitutes and hedonism and stuff like that, but now, because this is like somebody lusting after somebody. So they never cleaned up whatever they had, whatever sexual energy that they had, because I don't want to list it as hedonism or prostitute, but it's like a lot of people from the past collective, they're not clean up sexual wounds. That can come as molestation, rape, lust. I'm feeling envy, greed. I'm picking up on somebody that is pregnant, somebody that was pregnant or had a baby, like they still got sexual wounds, trauma, or things that they have unhealed. So that's why I said I can't put a face on it, because I was coming up with a mother before, and it's not just that. It's like, yeah. It's like somebody really want the outside to look pretty so they could keep their secrets private, but that's not how it works today in this age. It's, whew. Somebody just put money above everything else. Somebody talking about it too. People around these people of the past, like I said, they haven't specifically healed their sexual traumas. I just named a bunch of them. Comes in the form of vanity. So they giving me an analogy. I know somebody that's got a real, not just neat house, but it's really organized. So it tells you a lot about a person. I don't care if it's OCD or not. It tells you a lot about a person's mind. Okay? Things that they hide. It's just giving me a specific person in my mind. So I guess Taurus could be significant for some of y'all. Taurus sun has been coming out a lot. Somebody been masking themselves as if they're perfect patty. I don't even know the words to say. They just like, they're not what they seem at all. So let's get one for this card, y'all. It says Messiah. Somebody really, I say perfect patty, but somebody looks like a saint. It says Messiah, light attribute, serving humanity with humility. It says the shadow attribute. Now Aries is coming up. Shadow, and these could be past energies. This could be because we moving into a new form. Aries, there's no human that's ever seen. We moving into Aries again. But this cycle nobody's seen. We moving, Uranus went into Taurus. These are two new rebirthed, different, they rebirthed in different interpretations of Aries and Taurus, okay? So it says shadow attribute, exaggerated belief that you are the only means through which a cause can succeed. Now I'm sorry for I'm getting downloads, y'all. Y'all know when I read choppy like that. So if y'all go back to this video, right? I mentioned something about humanity, okay? Because I will come out here and give y'all one scenario. But I'm just telling you, collectively, they're not joining humanity because they still vain. They have sexual wounds. So sexual wounds is the main theme here. The sexual wounds is the main themes. And that's what ended something for a person because they still in it. So let me tell you another thing I'm picking up. I'm picking up on a lot. I'm picking up people that's still in false marriages. Now, when I say false marriages, it can mean a lot. So I'm going to give y'all the one scenario that's here. They're two mismatched people that have been mismatched for a while. They're together as a marriage of convenience. So we're not talking about, there are some people that's still together for the kids. I don't care how it look and what, if you just there for the kids and you two are not happy, the children are not going to be happy. Most of the time it's the firstborn that breaks up that relationship because the firstborn is the copy of the parent that, you know, they get fed up because they sick of dealing with whatever parent is off. And yes, it could be both parents. But anyway, I'm picking up on a married couple that's staying together for money. I'm talking about taxes, business, whatever it is, they staying together just for that. They don't sleep together no more. I'm getting one or the other partner is cheats. I'm picking up on somebody also in a secret society, and the other person, they got an inkling, but they ain't saying nothing about it. It's a bunch of scenarios here. But anyway, they ain't part of humanity. So when you move from this, you go into the truth and the light. Not because you want to be, Not because you want to be right. You have to move into the light. Like, how do I say that? If I say, it's giving me the wildest scenarios, y'all. That's why it's so hard for me to talk, because I'm like, if I sold drugs, then it went to if I killed a person. So let's say I reform my life, you still got to sit with that in your soul. You get what I'm saying? So maybe the testimony will come out, but what if the testimony comes out and it could be damning evidence? You get what I'm saying? So it's like you move into the truth. As soon as you step over that line and you decide you want to cleanse your soul, which is, it's only for you. Nobody's being tormented about whatever you did in the past or whatever happened to you in the past. Remember what we're talking about. We're talking about sexual wounds, okay? Some people still have not got out of lust. So that's why it keeps coming up, because that's just the theme now. But a Messiah is somebody that, the definition is a savior, okay? So it says light attribute, serving humanity with humility. 9 is about humanity. So some people, I'm a life path 9, okay? So my mother's a 9. I have a sister that's a 9. I got a sister that has 3 9s. I'm very familiar with how a 9 works. And 9s, most of the time when I see it, they get corrupted by power. Okay, so when they get around other politicians and they move up in rank, because originally you start with a humanitarian heart. You know what I mean? You feel compassion. These people don't feel compassion. They're not feeling compassion for themselves, and they still are projecting a type of life that causes division in others. Meaning, I'm not happy with this husband or this girlfriend. I'm going to stay with them for the look of it. And other people see that. They start to idolize something that's not true and real. So you got the Messiah here, and that's just, the light attribute or the shadow attribute. The light attribute, like I said, is going to be serving humanity with humility. That's 9. Joining the collective, purging and cleansing for the benefit of yourself first, but all of humanity. Transparency is best. The shadow attribute, it says exaggerated belief that you are the only means through which a cause can succeed. So I don't know what this is right here, but a lot of y'all and y'all families have, even though they may not be 9s, they are not good representations of the bloodline. They're not good representations to their children, their offspring. Remember, these people are vain. They have money. So the children may tend to be spoiled, but they're more pushed into a direction that's going to continue to make them money, whether they're happy or not. The parent is going to say, you go here. Or they could pacify them with things, and then as time goes on, the child gets pissed off because they're not guided properly. So I'm trying to give y'all analogies, but I don't really need to. So my mother, being a 9, was corrupted by politics. Lots and lots of politics. DC politics, council people, local city, state government, like all of that stuff. And it corrupted my mother, because it went from advocacy to staying in expensive hotels, smoozing with the wrong people just for them to stab her in the back, okay, and betray her later on. So, all right, let me see what's at the bottom. We got a servant. So it looks like somebody that said they was a proper representation. It's like a cloaking or a glamour. I don't know if I mentioned that, but a cloaking or a glamour. And this is weird, because it's like they made somebody a slave. But this person that they made a slave is what make them so beautiful. You know what I mean? It's like life of service was inadvertently, I'm not trying to use big words, y'all, but it was ultimately taught to a person by mistake. So somebody taught somebody, this right here, taught somebody how to be humble. This taught somebody how to be humble. So the servant, it says light attribute, delight in serving others with a free and loving heart. So whether I'm not making money, that's a 9. If you're not making money and you're not getting recognition, you are doing it because you love it. You love it, okay? That goes for any business that you have. It doesn't matter. Anything that you do, children, your business, it's a lot of people that look like goody two shoes, but they just love seeing people smile. You know what I mean? humility it's going to be taught, and it was inadvertently taught in this scenario that I'm giving y'all. It was taught anyway. It looks like it was done to hurt a person, but ultimately that person went out and helped. And you help, but you don't look behind you for any expectations. But it looks like it's leading to something wonderful. So I'm excited. Anyway, it says shadow attribute, using the lack of money as an excuse to not move forward with life. I don't even know how to explain that to y'all. Let me see. Maybe I don't understand because I have children. So I don't know what it's like to not, because you don't have money. I don't know. I don't know what to say about that. Should I shuffle again or should I just pick? I want to go right to this card, this future unexpected income. This is so nice because you get the true copy. I don't know, true testament. I'm hearing that. Yeah, this is the real deal right here. All right, so let me see. I'm gonna read this to y'all. It says night. This is under this unexpected income. It says, oh, they saying tell y'all it says unexpected income and not money. That's probably why I was saying that I'm not picking up money. It says the light attributes of this night is loyalty, romance, and chivalry, a love of honor. And then the shadow attributes is allegiance to a destructive ruler or principle, romantic delusions. Yeah, so I feel like whatever's coming in the future, I'm telling y'all, it's gonna be destroyed. You're gonna understand transparency is what I said, and I cannot express that enough. So the way that this unexpected income is best for you to not even try to, even if you wanted to settle, you're not gonna be able to do it. Because it's going to be extremely straightforward and it's going to be honest. And it's going to put some of y'all in a disbelief. But ultimately, the peace that you and another person has in, like, y'all self-care is what's making y'all magnetized to each other and want each other so bad. Like, it's almost like both of y'all saying, fuck everything else. Let's see how we can come in the middle. Because that's what it is. It's making something. Now you subtracted your past life, your past life, your old life is trash and gone. I don't want to call it trash, but I'm just trying to tell you it's irrelevant. That's probably why I moved the card over there. Y'all, I'm working on the way I do things because I may not understand it, but I was like, I'm not really getting nothing off this card, so I got to move it over because it's irrelevant. It's irrelevant. You don't need anything from this. So now this other thing is coming in. It's building something new. And I feel like you and this person is going to meet in the middle. And it's so realistic. What's another word? Let me give y'all the little keywords I'm hearing off here. I'm hearing realistic, like I said, straightforward, transparent. Oh, this stuff is so good. Who don't love the truth? It's two people that been through the ringer. You know what I mean? Like I said, you meeting people that's been through the same shit you have. And now you get there, you know, y'all know how important it is to rest and recharge. And both of y'all could take offense. It could be a little communication, but ultimately it's going to be like, well, that was for nothing. You know what I mean? Until it fades itself out. So that's beautiful. That's beautiful. All right, now what's this meeting in the middle? Because I got a feeling that it's awesome. And the fact that you did this without having to settle, but I was going to say sacrifice yourself. A lot of y'all separations from y'all community or family is what is going to bring everything in for y'all. Somebody owes somebody something money. Like I said, that's still playing out. Somebody gave some money to a friend to give to another person. So that looks like it's going to be paid out too. It's so interesting because somebody catching feelings. Okay. So it says lover. Somebody catching feelings. We got a little war going on here. A third person has entered this thing, and it was supposed to be two people, but they like, instead of me giving you this money, I got something else to give you. But it's not sexual, y'all, because it's not like Lord have mercy. Anyway, under the family room, like I said, somebody want to meet in the middle. It says lover, light attributes, great passion and devotion, unbridled. Sorry, y'all. It says lover, light attributes, great passion and devotion, unbridled appreciation of someone or something. It says the shadow attributes of obsessive passion that harms others, self-destructive devotion. Those are just, I'm giving y'all both the light and the dark attributes of it. Woo. A delivery, a baby. There's a delivery, a baby. I don't know if this baby is hidden. This is where I need the other cards because I'm getting different channels. A baby. It might be a baby hidden in the family or hidden in the past, whatever it is. I don't care if somebody had a baby and they had an abortion, okay? Whatever it is, it energetically cut off, close the cycle. And the bonus with this is a lot of people don't know when you have a baby, it changes your energetic composition. It's meant to correct you. So when you get pregnant, so let's say you are a fire sign and you super impulsive and angry, right? And then you have an earth sign child or a water sign child. A water sign child might make you feel those intense emotions where you can't be impulsive. It does that. A earth sign child that's the same thing with patience, because I'm giving y'all two feminine elements that you can get pregnant with, and then it kicks everything back so you can correct yourself. So that's why a lot of parents don't, they treat their children like trash, or because they so disgusted because you're looking in a person's face that's always saying the right thing at the wrong time. It's right though. You know what I mean? They're wise. They're sent here to help you. You know what I'm saying? That's why they say that children are karma, because it's a long-term relationship to learn from. And a lot of people feel like they're in prison from that long-term relationship. That's what karma is. It's a prison. It's a place to keep you there so that you can fix your reputation, your status, your mother or your father's side. It gets complicated, but y'all get the idea. Somebody had a baby by their lover. Like I said, somebody was paying prostitutes. Woo! We got another 9, y'all. I keep getting triple 9s, so I'm going to show y'all something real quick. Oh, it's right beside me. I ain't got to go far. It's a change on the horizon due to this, and whatever it is going to go the correct way. It's going the correct way. For some of y'all already in it. It's going the correct way, meaning, I'm getting a download. It's going the correct way, meaning the United States is there too. The United States is going to take off. Not right now. It says distant horizons, but not right now. A lot of the old outdated shit is gone. That's just that. But things are going to go the right way for you, because a lot of things right here where these collaborations and love relationships come in is to stop you from believing in fantasy, dream. You will know after you go through this transition. Who knows how long it'll take? That's irrelevant. But after you go through this shift that fix you and put you back in your original energy, that's it. It's not even the stuff that, you could have negative self-talk. You could be a person that anything in you that is it's giving me like family karma. It keep giving me Neptune energy. Things that people put in it's not even your psyche. It's like things that held you in prison. Low self-esteem, fatigue, lack of willpower. Like I said, somebody fixing your diet, somebody to exercise, somebody that want to walk. You're going to start doing the things that you do to help this person, and they're going to do the things that you do to help that person. It's like I'm getting a lot of all of the things is not necessarily fun, but it's too easy. It's easier to just do it. It's so flowy or going with the flow that it's too easy to do. So I don't know, y'all. Can't help with the way I get things. This was written on a napkin. I know y'all can't see it. I'm sorry, but here this is what's written. 36 which is 36 is here on that last card. Then the next card is 54. 54. I'll read everything to y'all. And then the next one is 27, which 27 is here. 27 is 2. And then under 36, it says true. And 54, which is not here, is false. Because they saying it's split. Now, I got triple nines. When I first thought of it, it was telling me about the military. And I can't remember the synopsis of that. I'm going to look it up. But the 999 movie was what they gave me. And there's also a restaurant called 999s in Elkridge, Maryland. So there could have been somebody meeting up at a restaurant or that restaurant, because I pick up on so much stuff. I don't even try to figure it out. But let me see 999 movie, what it was about. 999, so y'all could be seeing that number, but it's a I keep saying about the Divine Nine and stuff like that. 999 movie. How many movies is it? It says bullets fly on the Atlanta freeway as armed thieves make their getaway following a bank robbery. So that could definitely be a thing. A crooked cop is in here. He has an uncorruptible partner. They all turn on each other. They all sabotage each other in just unexpected ways. But anyway. It's a lot of parts. Now these are just random channels that I'm getting. It's a lot of parts to this because it's gotta be, I'm picking up on the death of 3 right now. Let me see what I can get from there. The death of 3, I'm picking up on a sniper. I'm picking up on the death of 3 and a sniper. I don't know. This person could be, it's almost giving me an assassin, but it must be just in the mind. Like this person, they taking people out mentally. I wish I could explain that, but it is it's physical and it's metaphoric. Like I said, somebody is destroying whatever somebody put in. How do you say that? Whatever somebody, they destroying bullshit that's not true. You get what I'm saying? Whatever you thinking, feeling, or whatever you fucking making up because of the past, that shit is being defeated. But I'm also getting somebody that's assassin that's coming up real, they're coming up behind, not a person. They coming up behind their reality and doing a sweep. I wish I could explain this, but somebody doing a sweep. They taking people out. Like, I don't know if it's spiritual, but I'm getting physical heavy. Let me ask, why am I picking that up? Like, this person is like, I don't know. Why am I getting that it's physical? Is it physical? And it's saying, yeah. Because somebody, okay, whoever this person is, they are just learning something, and they learning that they could do something. So I'm picking it up spiritual, but I don't know. Somebody got some magic or something that they do, but they authorized to do it, you know? Yeah, it's like the best way I could explain it to you, I'm not going to speculate and go into other stuff, but it's like somebody got detail on them, and that person that's going and doing these sweeps or taking these people out, they authorized to do it. The police can't touch them. The military can't touch them. Nobody can touch this person. They allowed to go clean up everybody that did something to this person. They allowed to take them out. I don't understand why, though. The King of Wands. Okay, so it might be a family member, or it could be people in this person's family. They're allowed to take them out. They may be the new patriarch of a family. Or this person could be making a new family with you. Ooh. Somebody knows somebody's intuition is on point. They don't have to work with nobody. They know that they cannot be binded. Their money, somebody knows somebody's money come from somewhere else, not here. So this is a lover, but we got somebody else. What about the somebody else's? Okay, let me tell y'all what I'm picking up first, because I'm getting kind of uncomfortable with, so I'm getting kind of dizzy. I'm getting dizzy. Because usually when I get too dizzy, it's like it's the future. The downloads are just too high. If I get dizzy, I'm too far in the future. And if I start feeling pressure on my head and stuff like that, it means I'm in the past. But anyway, so remember what I said about somebody leaving somebody in the past. It's a burden to somebody because you automatically became an enemy, but not because I'm going to go and be this person's enemy. It's almost like somebody does not have a cloak or protection. They don't have protection anymore for the things that they done. They have to start taking accountability. So this is saying accountability. Somebody else somewhere else has to start taking accountability, not because you said so. It's just the time it is, and this person don't have protection. Yeah, so because that's a secret message. When I get the what is he? The Knight of Pentacles, it means it's a secret message. So it's something in the future somebody don't even understand. I guess the universe is still gonna get this person a chance for that accountability. That don't got nothing to do with you. I'm talking about a chance for them to clean up their own life. Okay, but what's causing the burden with this person is that they never had to do this because their lack of funds, or they never had to do this. It's like somebody having to downsize and they've been rich, or somebody having to go to school. Somebody is unfamiliar. This might be a person that never had a family before, don't have kids, never been married before. That is somebody is giving somebody a chance to redeem themselves with their own balance. So that's a good thing right there. Yeah, they starting over from, I don't want to say from scratch, because it's not really from scratch. It's just this person never did anything before. Like this person's learning how to be a man, but not by society's definition, by their own definition. You get what I'm saying? This is not about impressing somebody. It's about saying, you know, I want to do this, or I don't want to do this, because it is, what do you call efficient? I want to do this, or I don't want to do this because it makes sense. You get what I'm saying? This is a person that's not reckless. Okay. All right, let's look at the bottom, y'all. I'm going to get out of this because, like I said, I'm getting dizzy. Yeah, something about rushing and fast. I don't advise this. It's not that I'm really giving advice, but it's like I don't advise this. If I just got dizzy from the future, it's not wise to walk into you blind. If you rushing in, you blind. And it's not good to rush in blind. Somebody think because something is faded, they should rush in, and that's not how it is. The truth of the matter is you stuck. See, this Seven of Pentacles is saying you stuck. You need to think. You need to think about a lot of things that ended, not just the circumstances you just kept catching on to now. You got to think about the things that you was investing time and energy into, how they paid out. This is going to help with wisdom to kind of unburden yourself and be accountable. Like, I don't know how all that plays in, but like I said, y'all, I'm dizzy because I'm like, woo, it's a lot of players here. And I'm not going to say they all fighting for one thing. I'm just saying that a lot of people are waking up right now and they like, oh shit, you know what I mean? Let me get my life right for not just love relationships, but it's like relocations, getting away from their family, cutting people off. Ooh, yeah. So United States, remember the United States was here. That's why it's so big and the message is so dizzying, because I picked up on maybe a one or two. Let me see. I picked up on, I think, 3 scenarios plus the United States. All right, y'all. Thank you.